What's up, guys? Welcome back to the On The Gas show. Today's gonna be a special day because we're here at Sterling Diesel. It's a great day because we're picking up finally the Dodge 5500 so we can get back on the road and to get ready for the shows that we got coming up. So follow us in here. We're gonna go here and talk to Sterling or his mechanic to see what all he did to the truck to make it roadworthy for the next shows coming up.
I'm excited to see what the damage was.
Oh yeah, well the damage was extensive, so I'm pretty sure a lot was replaced and fixed.
Yeah, nice shop.
Pretty big place.
I need some of that at the shop.
Yeah, most of the time when they tell
Ask Tito if he can make me one of those. Okay, yeah, ONDGAS.
That's real steel right there, though.
I think they made it from the parts they took off from the 5500. We'll give it to Chop.
It's all fucking built parts. So we're here with Thomas. He's here with Sterling Diesel. We kind of wanted to get a breakdown on what was all replaced or done to the Dodge, our tow pick that we had here. So we're excited to pick it up. We're glad it's fixed and fixed right because I know it was in good hands with you guys. So if you can just break down what you guys did to it to get it back to where it needed to be.
Absolutely. So when we first got it in here, truck wouldn't move.
Okay.
Found out that the transmission was out of fluid. Got it out. Took a look at it. We actually tore it all the way down. Found out that there was a lot of burnt clutches and things like that inside of it. The lack of fluid is definitely what caused that. It looked like it had a front pump seal leak or somewhere along the lines. At some point it looked like y'all had probably a flex plate come apart in there.
Yeah, we had the flywheel, we got it replaced. They replaced the torque converter, which some bolts were missing on that too, or?
Yeah, there was some torque converter bolts missing. There was also some bell housing bolts missing. All those are accounted for in there now. We went back with a OEM.
We're gonna have to put it in the air to verify it. I'm just fucking with you.
I got pictures. There's video proof out there. But we moved back with a factory new unit. With those ASINs, that's really the best option.
What is the life expectancy of a transmission like that? Is it supposed to go out around this time, or
no?
Just because of the lack of
so
maintenance,
the way those ASINs actually work is the tuning in them defuels the truck between shifts. So it's almost like a 68, they don't defuel between shifts. So you're getting maximum power right after that shift. Between the shift, the ASIN defuels the truck between shifts just because that's your weak point when you're switching gears. So it actually has a long life expectancy. I don't like the transmission because of that issue, but no, it actually should have a long life expectancy. This one was cut short because it leaked the fluid out.
Yeah.
That was the main downfall here, is that it didn't have any fluid and got hot.
Did it have anything to do with like the tuning of the truck and everything too, or was that?
No, the tuning of the truck, like I said, really isn't going to mess with the ASIN because literally they just came out. I believe that's a 19.
That one I think is a 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just came out with tuning for those transmissions a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So before that, it was still factory transmission tuning. It still did the factory defueling between shifts. There was no way to change those parameters up until a couple weeks ago when they finally came out with that stuff. So I don't think it was tuning related whatsoever. It was, I mean, tuning's not going to make a seal go out, and that's essentially what happened there. Is a seal went out. What I think happened is probably when that plate came apart, I think something got in there and damaged that front pump seal between the torque converter.
So that like it shot a little debris in there or
probably, because it looks like it came apart pretty violently.
Yeah, that happened in the valley.
Inside of the bell housing's all tore up. The back cover's got some stuff on it. So I think something probably got in there between the torque converter and the front.
And was everything like restored back to factory settings, or did you guys add a tune to it?
Absolutely. It is tuned.
Okay.
So when we got the truck, all the check engine lights were on. Yeah. The truck didn't have any issues running. Just the previous tune didn't turn the check engine lights off for some reason. It was still.
It had a lot of codes also too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So we got some proper tuning put in it, and it does not have any check engine lights.
Is there any way that does it have a knob or like different settings?
I don't think that one does. I think we just put a single tune.
I was going to disconnect it and throw it somewhere so no one can mess with it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So is there anything else like in the future that we need to do? Like, does it need a transmission cooler, or does it need anything else that you recommend us to do in the future to maintenance wise for it?
Routine maintenance on those things will help out more than anything. The transmission cooler aspect of it, since it's still factory parameters, factory transmission, it doesn't have a big lift wheels and tires and stuff like that on it. That truck was made to tow.
Yeah.
The factory transmission cooler is more than sufficient.
Okay.
Routine maintenance is what's going to keep that thing alive the longest, making sure that there's a proper amount of fluid in it, which was no fault to anybody. I think it was just aftermath.
Yeah.
I think it was just something that That just happened. That
Okay.
was a byproduct of the plate blowing up.
So from here, what is the next recommended like mileage, or when do we have to get it serviced again?
Man, I'd have to look up, see what manufacturer recommends on those, but it's probably somewhere between the 75 to 80,000 mile range is usually where a transmission service is, 100 being the longest you want to go on it. But at the end of the day, there's no, nothing's ever broken for too much maintenance.
Yeah.
So I know that y'all use it to tow quite a bit.
For sure, yeah.
So I mean, if you want to do it more often, if you want to do it around the 50,000 mile range or something like that, it's definitely not going to hurt.
And like the maintenance would consist of the transmission filters, oil, and what else?
That's pretty much it. You'll drain the fluid, change the filters, put new fluid in to top it off, and
You
that's
guys
pretty
do all
much
that
it.
here too in-house?
100%. Yes, sir.
We'll bring it back to you when that time comes.
Yes, sir.
Anything else that we need to like talk about on the truck?
On those trucks, man, the main thing is make sure you keep the proper oil in them because they do have the roller lifters in them, so they do like the thinner oil, like the 10W30 on those. I'm not sure what y'all normally run in them. And then every 50, 60,000 miles, the crankcase filter. Okay. That's the number one overlooked thing on these newer diesels, especially the Fords and the Rams, is the crankcase filter. That can lead to premature engine leaks and things like that, seals being blown out.
Okay.
So those are the two things that I'd say.
And as far as like when we take the truck today, is there a certain period that we have to break in the transmission? Because we have that event in Evadale this weekend. So is it cool to hook up a trailer to it now? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So the best thing for these transmissions is to get them back to work.
Okay.
Don't dog them or anything like that, but
Just normal driving.
Yeah, just normal driving. Absolutely.
That was my only question. Was
y'all got plenty of race trucks. They go send some racing this one. So
we needed the truck for this week. I mean, we have the sport chassis back at the shop, but this is our tow pig. This is what we go with over the road, long trips or whatever. So we wanted to bring it to a shop that was, tried and true, and that's why we brought it to you guys to make sure that we don't get stranded on the road again.
Right.
Because that sucked bad.
Yeah.
No, you didn't get stranded.
No, but
So he drove with them over there to Washington State.
yeah.
And then he needed to fly back for personal reasons. So we flew him back, and then that happened. So he had to go all the way back over there to pick him up.
Oh man! So you had to turn around and fly back.
I flew back just to drive back to where I was at, to bring them back over here. I said, Lord have mercy. It was a disaster. But I'm glad that we all got home safe, and the truck's here with you guys, and I know the truck's gonna be A1 when we leave here. So that would be a good reassurance that the truck's roadworthy now with you guys.
The guy that we have look over these trucks, he's really good with these Dodges.
Yeah.
He's very particular about
That's
them.
what Sterling was telling Bethel.
Yeah, he's. That's the reason we got him.
Yeah.
So he goes over.
So he's very familiar with the platform. Okay.
Yeah. So we picked him up from a Ram dealership.
Okay.
Man, a lot of the stuff that was warranty and stuff like that through Ram, we'd send over to him. So
Okay.
we finally got him on board. So
And there was a
these-
recall with the truck too, right? That something to do with the transmission, or was there anything wrong with it? Like any factory recalls with the truck?
Man, not that I remember.
Okay.
I know Dustin handled that side of it as far as the recalls and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Well, enough talking,
that
man. I
truck
know
is,
you got a lot of work to do. If you can show us the truck, and we can go over it in person, so we can get it on video.
Absolutely.
You guys been in this location for a while?
About 4 years.
Okay.
It's nice.
Clean for 4 years.
Man, they got AC, bro.
Hey, come on, man. You got to close the door. You letting all the air out.
Man, that's what we need.
That's goals right there. So you guys work on a little bit of everything, right? Anything diesel?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Half tons, as little as possible.
Yeah.
But pretty much your main three: Ford, Dodge, and Chevy.
Okay.
Cummins, Power Stroke, Duramax. We work on pretty much all of those. Specialize in Duramax, but over the 9 years of being in business, we've come really familiar with all of them. We even work on Nissan Titans sometimes.
Well, these have a Cummins, right?
Yeah, we'll call it that. yeah, they have one that's labeled that.
Damn, I never thought I'd miss the truck.
Man.
But
Man, we've been struggling without this thing, man. It's just
Right.
we've been in the doghouse. Bethel's had us driving.
Tell what you're
Man,
driving
I
right
don't even
now.
want to tell you what we're driving right now. Never been so happy to see this truck a day in my life.
oh man, it's gonna get a nice wash.
Yep.
We might take it to go pick up the Shelby, and
Oh yeah.
oh, it's no good no more.
Yeah, no good. We might need to clean it out because there might be some accessories from Washington in here that.
Huele a culo.
Yeah, that it does.
Looking pillows and
One sandal. That's plug sandal. Yeah, it's gonna get a good cleaning right now and get it back to where she needs to be.
I'm more excited picking this thing up than the Shelby. Like we're used to seeing this at the shop all the time.
This is Renee. This is the technician that did all the work. He can go into as much detail as you want to go into.
All right. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
So Renee, what all did you do to it, or what?
So when it came in here,
give us a quick breakdown of everything that was done to it.
I mean, it came in here on a tow truck. I mean, I tried to move it, it wouldn't move. It was pouring transmission fluid out of the front of the trans. So we pull it out. We come to find out the flex plate bolts were loose. It was missing some bolts. Your adapter plate was all damaged, so we changed it out. Retorqued the flex plate with new bolts, new torque converter bolts. The trans, we programmed it, and then we relearned it. And then we did the right way diet on this truck. So,
check engine lights, they're all done, or everything's cleared? Okay,
everything's clear. There's nothing, no messages on the truck.
Needs a good detailing now and should be ready to hit the road, and we'll be at East Texas this weekend. Man, I thank you guys for everything. Thank you for getting us back on the road.
Thanks for trusting us to work on
doing everything you guys do. Yeah, no problem.
Man.
Whatever maintenance it needs, we'll bring it back to you guys so you guys can get it squared off and make sure it's in, like I said, in good hands. So
if y'all have any more issues with it, don't hesitate to reach out to Mr. Shelby.
Yes, sir.
Anything that goes on, just let us know.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys. If you want to shout out your location, tell everybody where you're at, where you're located, and what you specialize in. So if anybody has any diesels, needs any diesel work done, I highly recommend you guys to come over here. If you're located where?
We're located at 12314 Highway 59 right here in Splendora, right on the side of the freeway. You can't miss us.
Yeah, big great building. You can't miss this place.
The doors are closed, but don't worry about that. We're just trying to keep the technicians happy with some AC.
You know, if the shop got AC, they mean they do good work. Hey, ain't no bullshit shop. They got the doors open, hot as hell in there.
Yeah, this Texas, we got to do something to keep them happy.
Well, thank you guys again, man. I greatly appreciate you guys.
Yes,
and if we have any questions, we'll reach out to you guys. Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I think Alex probably want to add some
nitrous.
Can we bring it back next time to add a little nitrous to it if we need a little extra kick? Thank you guys. So that's it, guys. We got the tow pig back on the road after an extensive. This thing, look, feel how heavy this thing is. Yeah, oh my god.
Hey, go buy some merch.
Hey,
Tell them go buy merch.
Hey, literally, we need money for a diesel truck, not race truck. But yeah, man, thank you to Sterling and his guys for getting us back on the road, man. We missed this truck a whole lot. It seems like without this truck, the company doesn't move, man. Like it's we've been going through some hard times. We've been using our personal vehicles, which we don't mind or whatever. But I mean, this thing it's not the same if we're not in the Dodge, or the LBZ's gone already, went to a new home. So with the amount of money that Bethel paid for this, I think we could have got a new truck or something, man. Like we could have went to the dealership and bought a new truck. So
we got a Sprinter van.
Something.
Shit. Well, let's go get it to the shop and
get it washed up and
get it cleaned up. When
the patron gets there, everything be A1. This won't feel that bad if we have it nice and washed and you see it real clean.
Yeah. It's like getting a new truck, basically.
Respect the neighborhood.
No respect for the neighborhood. Whew. Let this baby air out, bro.
What is up, YouTube? YouTube? Welcome back to On The Gas Show, and we're back with another video, guys. And today's gonna be an interesting day just because we're gonna be working on a 2025 single cab GMC Sierra V8. Now, here in the US, they don't carry the V8s in the single cabs, but in Mexico, they do. And this is a Mexico truck that comes all the way from Sonora, right here. Now, my boy Toto and the whole crew, they're building this truck because they're gonna be giving it away along with the purchase of a On The Gas hat. Now remember, we got a collab with Toto hats. If you've been on our social medias, they're gonna be dropping some On The Gas hats. It's a collaboration between Toto and On The Gas, and they're gonna be giving away a truck with a purchase of a hat. Now, these hats are gonna be sold in Mexico, guys. For the very first time, On The Gas is gonna be sold in Mexico, and this is the truck that they're gonna be giving away. Now, they asked us to pimp it out, so that's what we're doing here. 2025 single cab V8 5.3 GMC Sierra. This is the way they come from factory over there. Now we're gonna add the On The Gas sauce. We're gonna, you know, color match the bumpers and plastics and stuff like that. Remove a little bit of the chrome. We already got the interior kind of done. My boy Speedy got the custom seats with the custom stitching, and then you know, my boy Speedy likes to get a little wild, so he ended up adding some lights on the interior, which you can actually change with the phone app and all that good stuff. Now, the single cabs in the US, guys, they come kind of cheap. You got the ugly screen, like a work edition. On the Mexico trucks, they do come with a 4-door interior, which is the digital cluster and the big screen like this. You usually see this interior on the 4 doors. You don't see them on a single cab if they're from the US. But in the Mexico trucks, they do come with carpet, of course, and with the digital cluster and the big screen. Now, we did the seat, the lighting, and then they did also the headliner. So suede headliner, visors, everything, the whole 9 yards. And today, guys, we're gonna be working on this truck. We're gonna be dropping it off at Chewy's because we are going to be putting some wheels, some newer wheels, and a bigger tire. Now this is a 33. I think we're going to go with the 34. I think the 35 might rub, so we're going to go with the 34. So yeah, we're going to be working on this truck today, guys. We're going to be dropping it off at Chewy, and then we got the Shelby bag from the suspension shop, and it's lowered. It was lowered 1 inch in the front and 1.25 inches in the back. Now it looks pretty much kind of the same, but it's not, because we measured it from the floor up, and we are 1 inch lower in the front and 1.25 inches lower in the rear. Now we can go lower in the back, but if we do go lower in the back, the rear end might hit the frame, and that's one of those things that we don't want to do. We don't want to be kind of, you know, on the edge of this truck being kind of rough or you know, hitting something. So we're pretty much going to leave it like this. We did the shackle, and then we did the upper control arm in the front. We adjusted it to 1 inch. It's been aligned and everything, so it's pretty much ready to roll. Now, I've been seeing the comments, guys, and you guys been asking for the LED lights or the light change in the front. We do got some LED lights. We're gonna be swapping them out. So we're gonna go to Manny today, right now, changing out the headlights on this one and the fog lights, because it has that ugly yellow light right now. And it throws the whole truck off.
Ew.
¿Se prendió? ¿Ahí está prendida?
No, you turned them off.
Ahí?
Yeah.
So, we could go with a different style of headlight, but we're just gonna keep the OG lights. I kind of like this black, inside being black like this. We're just gonna do the LEDs, and then I hope he has the headlights as well, so we can do, the fog lights, so we can do the fog lights and the headlights. Remember, guys, we got this giveaway going on this week and the following week. All you gotta do is head over to On The Gas and get you, you know, that drip, that fire merch, which is, this is one of the shirts. I had the camel one yesterday. This is one of the shirts that can get you in. And then we also got some hats as well. If you didn't get the camel shirt or the Speedway hat, I told you we were gonna sell out fast. You guys gotta be, you know, ready whenever we do these drops, because they sell out fast. So we are gonna be getting a little bit more of the Speedway hats. We do got some camo hats that are coming, like the actual camo looking, like the green and brown and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned for that. Whenever we get those, we're gonna be dropping them here pretty soon. But we got some more Speedways hats on the way. No more camo shirts. That is it. The problem with the camo shirt is those are limited quantity. When we bought them the first time, we only got, you know, so many, and we can't get no more because they usually do drops every 3-4 months. And by the time they did the drop, we tried to get more, but we only got a handful. And whoever got one. Whoever didn't, maybe if we can get some more for the future, not for this giveaway, but for the future, we'll grab some more camo shirts, because they actually look pretty cool. They look pretty pimp. And then it's hunting season right now too, so you know it's in style and it's hot right now. So yeah, get over on the gas, guys. Get you some merch so you can win this badass $100,000+ truck, supercharged, making over 700 horsepower with the on the gas sauce, sound system, interior, big screen, everything dropped. It does have a tune on it, but we might go with my boy Midnight and give it a little bit more power with Lund. It has enough power right now. I do want to race though. Want to race this one right here versus this one right here. Which this one already beat the Escalade V. 5.2 with a supercharger, 5.0 with a bigger supercharger. This one has a small supercharger. This one has the big supercharger. So one of these days, these two are going to be racing. Who do you got? You got the Raptor R. Who you got? Shelby? Tito? Shelby?
Lighter.
Lighter? 5.2.
Yeah, but it's heavier.
5.2.
Taller wheels.
5.2.
It's quick, but I don't think it's that quick.
You don't think it's that quick?
Nah.
I don't know. This is pretty fast. It smells like weed. For real?
He's been stressed all day.
He's been stressing today. All right, guys. So let's go to Choose Drops and then the Manny. So let's go. These come with electric seats too. Oh man. I actually been wanting to buy one of these trucks.
And bring it over here?
And bring it over here, bro. Una roja. Oh. What you think about a red one? They're actually pretty spacious too.
GMC?
GMC. There has to be a GMC Sierra.
It's probably cheaper than doing a V8 swap and all of this to the American one.
Yeah.
So are you legally to drive this right now? Over here or no?
That's a fucking good question, bro. Not too sure we can drive this one. I mean, we are Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
I like this I like these lights.
They look factory.
Yeah, it looks kind of factory. Three power. I think we're gonna put a muffler on this one as well, do some color matching. We're gonna do a leveling kit right now. We're gonna do a 3-inch in the front on this one.
For the people that don't know, in Mexico, they like this style.
Yeah, this is a really popular truck in Mexico. Estas trocas allá en México son muy populares. Se me que el compa GOP trae una negra también, ¿verdad?
Alzadita, sí.
Sí, levantadita, leveled out con, I think he has 35. So the question here is, we can't do 35s because they might rub on the fenders. So we found a 285, 55 that gives us like a 34. So it's in between the 33 and the 35. We might go with that tire. We do want to put some Denali wheels on this one or some AT4 wheels on this one and see how it looks. 22 with 34s. Yeah, these trucks are really big and spacious. I mean, I can just lean over and... ¿No alcanzo?
Cadillac.
Sí. O más que la Cadillac. Mira esa madre, güey. Está pasada de verga esa madre.
Alguien se va a bañar.
Alguien se va a ir bien rayado con esa madre. Mira nomás. Y si no te gusta, eres un hater. Plain and simple. Si no te gusta, eres hater. Nada más di que eres hater. En los comentarios nada más di, ¿sabes qué, güey?
I'm a hater.
Soy hater, güey. Ya, güey. Soy hater y yo entiendo que va a haber haters. Pero si no te gusta esa madre, así como la dejamos, eres hater. Ponle que se mira bien con las líneas negras. Se mira con madre, pero también se mira muy bien con las líneas rojas.
¿That's them?
That's him.
Señor de la chapiza. Se conectó tu teléfono. All the trucks, that sound system sounds like clean.
We're gonna put that sound system on this one.
CD audio.
There you go.
Ahí nomás.
That's still in the 90s for reals. No muy lejos para que...
You're gonna like the truck. He's gonna want to do cash offer.
We haven't talked about a cash offer. We might throw a cash offer in there. I can feel it. And that's only 210 behind the seat.
Ponen hasta acá arriba, ¿no? Todo el cajón.
I know. Conversación al compa Chu porque está muy cabrón para que este compa diga algo.
¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
3 pulgadas enfrente, entonces dices. Y
Estos son 33.
esos son 33, Simón. Pues estamos pensando en ponerle unos 34.
Puedes calar una, más que te calen una, y las de enfrente perdido toda la vuelta.
Ya levantada a lo mejor dos. Vamos a poner unos 34.
Sí, 34 está bien.
Así para que no haya falla. Es de Sonora, la troca es de México. Se va para allá.
El Evelyn
Pero ¿qué es el Evelyn?
es un Spacer arriba.
Es un Spacer nada más. Con el spring original.
Sí.
Ok. Y luego, ¿tú sabes dónde la pueden alinear?
Aquí te la ponen en esto.
Bueno, pues mándale a alinear ya una vez. Ya para levantar la lista. Y luego
Si
si
le
le
quieres esperar a calar las llantas y luego puedes alinear,
no te alinear con las llantas nuevas
porque
ya.
no va a hacer que moverle y no se va a chingar la alineación.
Pues tú la puedes alinear ahí más o menos, ¿no?
Ahí tengo un link de 6.
No, pues que ya con un lift de 6 ya ocupas reinas grandes. Ya se mira muy.
Sí, se verá muy bien.
Ya me da puñetona lo que iba a decir yo. Manochona iba a decir, pero puñetona. Bueno, no, pues ahí están las llaves. Me mandas fotos ya que esté lista. Y el peor es de que te puedo tener una llanta, pero el peor es de que quiero poner rines nuevos. So, esos rines no van a ser. Van a ser algo estilo original. Te perdió algo como una GMC Denali o una 84 o algo. Bueno, pues ahí están las llaves puestas. No avises cuando estés lista. Estamos con el compa Manny y le vamos a poner las luces que trae esa madre a esta, va.
Sí.
Esa los trae. Esa también bright.
Funny.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we need on this one. To be bright as fuck. Y esas no fallan, güey. No se funden esas madres.
Ponen GPS tracker.
All right, guys. On another note, the boys went out to pick up the 5500. This is the truck that left the guy stranded. After how much money? Transmission and tune?
27,000 overall.
In total?
In total.
That's what the money in Wyoming?
After $27,000, we got the transmission and tune. Working on this one. Nothing to a full date.
Oh, it's inside. But they broke the deal. The plates are inside though. But the screws, the brackets is not there.
How they break?
I don't know if they hooked up to maybe the tow truck or what, but the bracket's not there, but the license plates are inside.
We need to get a bracket. We're gonna get pulled over on this one. Yeah, truck is back, transmission work, and tuned by Sterling Diesel. If you know Sterling Diesel, he has a fast Duramax. Long bed, race truck, race suspension, and everything on that truck was at OTM last year. He's gonna be at our Tour Madness this year, and I think he's going to the Cletus race as well. So big shout out to my boy Dustin for hooking it up and fixing the truck up for us. You know, this is the hauler that takes us to all the shows. We're into the market and looking to another one. But yeah, this one's fixed. Now that it's fixed, it's washed and nobody can use it. It's gonna be parked in the back, locked down, no keys, only for emergency use. Yes, I got the Longhorn already. Y'all can use that one. Yeah, we can't be breaking these trucks. I could have bought another truck for $27,000 with $27,000. But I mean, overall, I guess it's
Pair
been
of glasses.
27,000 at the mall, bro. I could do a lot of damage. Or buy me another cat eye or another SS clone or another OBS, square body. It costs as much as the motorcycle.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
He gave me that invoice and I was like, damn, oh shit.
Yeah, that's why the people that drive this truck, they gotta be careful with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to go up the hill 100 miles an hour with 5 trucks in the back. You're gonna break the transmission, break the converter, break the crank. Not the crank, the flywheel. But overall, it's fixed. I'm looking into another one. Just it looks just like this one. The other one's the leather one with the big screen and everything. It's still a flatbed. We might get that one as well, so they can both match. The company trucks can match. Now this one we put a lot of work into. We put the wheels. We did the color match the front fender. Did the bed in the back. Dark tint. I was gonna color match the front, but this truck stays on the road. It's gonna be all chipped with the bugs and rocks and all that stuff. But overall, the 5500 Ram is back. Just the guys gotta take care of it, right?
You could have done maintenance to McLaren for the amount you just spent, right? That's around the same?
And a little bit of leftovers. Yes. Yeah, one time I went to McLaren, I did a bunch of stuff and it was $25,000 for maintenance on the McLaren.
Man, when's the warranty kick in on this shit?
Yeah, for real.
A brand new goddamn car, shit.
Yeah.
Everything out of pocket.
Yeah, everything out of pocket. So for everybody asking for a McLaren giveaway, you don't want those problems. For a Lambo, you don't want the problems. $25,000 for maintenance. There's like a 2-year maintenance and overall, yeah, it was a big bill. And then some modules went out from being parked, not being used.
The battery was what, 4,000?
The battery was 4,000. The oil change.
O'Reilly's.
The oil change was like 7,000. So that's already 11,000 plus some other stuff, some modules that went out because the battery died. It burned up some other stuff. Just a bunch of crap.
Before we get somebody to say it's just paper.
No, it is paper. It is just paper. I mean, if you grab some money, touch it, it's just paper. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just paper, but that's just a lot of money thrown away. I could have went to Vegas. I could have sat front row in the Canelo fight with $27,000.
Not upstairs?
No.
Right, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, right there next to Mr. Beast and what's the
Dana White.
Dana White, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
They're all there. That's why I didn't go to Vegas, bro. I was fucking spending right here. Yeah, I was gonna go to Vegas. I had my seat already, right there front row.
You canceled it.
I had to cancel. The things that I do for the compass, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna chill on the $25,000 seat, and I just paid over here. So I had to watch it at the shop on a fucking projector at Birdie seat. Was it me or was the projector kind of dark?
I told him, I said, hey, can you adjust the brightness on this thing? He's like, no, it's maxed out already.
We rented one.
Yeah.
We didn't buy one. We should have just bought the badass one.
For how much?
You watch it on a projector. Bluetooth, the power steering went out. It cost you more, dog.
Yeah, I know, for real. And then we lost the fight. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason, bro. That's how I see it. Maybe I would have spent more money if I would have went to. I would have lost more money if I would have went to Vegas and bet and money. Yeah, gamble or something.
No light 300. Or JLP.
$300?
No, 300,000.
Yeah. I had a homeboy bet at 500,000 and lost.
They're hanging off a bridge right now.
Nah, but overall 5,500 is back, nice and clean.
Yeah, the guy gave us a breakdown on all the maintenance. He said, like, if we're using it like over the road, he recommends 50,000 miles do the transmission service and stuff, flush and change the filters. And
now that they retuned it and did the delete the way it's supposed to be deleted, it's faster now.
Yeah.
So now I got to put a tracking. You do something like this, where it can have a speed limit. So whenever the guys drive it, cut it like at 50 miles an hour. They can't go faster than 50 miles an hour. They're gonna go to Cali, Florida. You can stop it all you want.
Cali's 50 miles per hour anyway, 55.
Once you get over there. Tito was saying that there's another app that you just notify. We'll get notified that the guys are going over a certain speed, whatever speed that we put it on. But they're gonna be hauling ass at night when we're sleeping. So
notifications.
Tito's gonna wake up with full notifications, going 100 miles an hour up the hill.
Hey, Alex is pretty good. He'll find a way to disable that.
He'll jailbreak it.
He's not that good. Nah, he's not that. Yeah. He figures out a lot of things, but not that. Not that. Now, okay, anda la mamalona. All right, people. LED lights on the Shelby truck looks a lot better now than what it did before. The yellow lights really were killing the whole look and stands of the truck. It just looked ugly. That's why every time we ride it, turn off the lights because they look ugly. Now with the nice LEDs, it looks a lot better. Headlights and fog lights. That's all it was missing.